All right, Masab, very powerful message tonight. Thank you. And while Israel does what it needs to in order to protect its citizens, well, the Obama administration has been reluctant to vocally back one of America's closest allies. Now, just yesterday, Israel's Channel 1 News reportedly obtained a leaked transcript of a phone call between Prime Minister Netanyahu and Obama, and the White House immediately came out and said it was false. Now, this was echoed by the Prime Minister's office as well, but my next guest is given a very different account of that call. And joining me now to explain more is the former Israeli Defense Minister, a member of the Knesset for the Likud party. Danon is back with us. Danny, in this conversation, Obama is saying you must stop.
Good evening, Sean. I think President Obama and Secretary Kerry, they live in an imaginary world. What do they expect from us to do with the Hamas? We need to fight Hamas, and they tell us you should adopt unconditional ceasefire. What do they mean by unconditional? That we will leave the tunnels intact? That we will leave the missiles where they are? I think we should tell to our friend in the US, we cannot do what President Obama is asking us. We have to do what the US did. When you fought against Osama bin Laden, against the Taliban, you fight with terrorists. You don't negotiate with them. You don't beg for a ceasefire.
If 3,000 rockets were fired into America, you can bet your bottom dollar we would take out the infrastructure of those people that fired those rockets. It is beyond bewildering to me, the moral confusion that this President and Secretary of State have. Have you ever in your lifetime seen a president less supportive of Israel? Because I can't recall one.
I want to remind you that President Obama, when he was a senator, he came to Israel as a candidate. And he spoke in Sderot, in the southern part of Israel. And he said, and I'm quoting him, that if somebody would shoot rockets into his house where his two daughters sleep at night, he will do whatever he needs to fight them. I have my two daughters now sleeping at my house. Every night they have to run to the shelter. So what happened to President Obama? Why he changed his opinion regarding fighting the terrorists? I think we have to be very strong. I know we have the support of the American people, and we should tell President Obama, let us deal with the Hamas the same way you dealt with Osama bin Laden.
Last question. If the White House and the Prime Minister's office both deny the transcript that came out from News 1 in Israel, you have it on good authority that that, in fact, was a real conversation of Obama pressuring Prime Minister Netanyahu to stand down?
We heard a lot of reports about this conversation, but you know what? Look at the statement of the White House from today. Look at Secretary Kerry, what he's telling now to the media. He's not backing Israel today. He's pushing Israel for a premature ceasefire. And I think we should tell to President Obama, no, we cannot. We cannot do what you want because we have to take care of our children as well.
All right, Danon, thank you for being with us from Israel tonight. We'll have a report from the ground. Thank you, sir. In Iraq, where Christians there, they're living in fear. They're being told to convert to Islam or die. And two of the Iraqi Christians who protested outside the White House this weekend, they're here with a message for President Obama. All of that and Karl Rove on, quote, impeachment talk. Pat Buchanan on the border issues on this busy news night tonight here on Hannity.
FoxNewsLatino.com, a powerful force in news, breaking stories, the hottest videos, and more. A unique voice on the issues impacting your community. Log on now.
Hello, you're watching Fox Extra. Your four-legged friend may help you live a longer, healthier